So I'm going to begin with bread and cheese and butter. You can use mayo instead of butter. I know a lot of people prefer mayo instead of butter. I prefer butter instead of mayo, just my personal preference, but I encourage you to try both ways and see what you like the best, okay? And so I'm using a thick brioche style bread, but you can use whatever bread that you want. Homemade bread, I have an amazing homemade white bread recipe here on my channel. You can check that out if you want up there in the eye, click that. Or you can use like a whole wheat bread, whatever you want to do. Love that. And then I have cheese here. I am using thinly sliced Tillamook cheese. I love the Tillamook brand cheese, super yummy cheddar cheese. But you can use whatever cheese that you want as well. I encourage you to experiment with a bunch of different cheeses and see what you like the best. You can do a combination of cheeses. Also, some people will use shredded cheese because it melts a little easier. Different cheeses melt differently as well. American cheese, I don't like American cheese. I think it's fake cheese, but that melts really well, so maybe you want to try that. Growing up, we used American cheese a lot, but I really love just a nice cheddar. Irish cheddar is really good. Gouda, there's a lot of different cheeses that you can use for your grilled cheese sandwich. And then again, I have butter, and you can use butter or mayo, or if you want to be a little bit more healthy, you can also just do a light spray of cooking oil like avocado oil, or you could use olive oil. All right, and so what we do is we want to just spread on that butter, mayo, whatever you want to use right here. And this is actually going to be the top and the bottom, so we'll spread that on both sides. And if you want a classic way to make grilled cheese sandwiches, I have a video on that as well. Up there in the eye, you can find that. And then what we want to do is I'm going to move this over here, and we'll pull out the air fryer. And then I'm going to put my bread. Now you can do about two sandwiches at a time, depending on how large your air fryer is. I'm just going to do one sandwich and just put that right in there. And this is butter side down. And I'm just gonna put my cheese in here. And I wanna cover that whole slice of bread with this cheese. Like that. And then I have an extra slice, so I'm just gonna put that right there. And then I'll take my other slice of bread and I do this butter side up. Just like that. Super easy. And then I'm going to put this in the air fryer. Now I'm going to set it to, on my air fryer, 360 Fahrenheit. And then we want to cook each side for about 3 to 5 minutes. Check it after 3 minutes. It'll probably take more, closer to 4 to 5 minutes per side. All right, once the 4 minutes are up, let's give it a check. Nice. And then if the bread slides a little bit, you can kind of move it over so it's more even. Not quite ready on this side. Like it's almost done, like it's slightly starting to brown on the top. So I'm gonna go about another minute on that side. All right, and I'm gonna check it again. Yes, that is exactly how I like it to look. And then you can cook it a little bit longer if you want it darker, or a little bit less if you want it lighter, totally up to you. And now let's flip this sandwich over, come in here with a spatula. And we'll flip it over like that. And you'll notice that this side hasn't browned very much, the side that was on the bottom. And now we want to do it again. Now this side's not going to need as much long, so I'm going to do it for about 3 minutes. All right, I'll check it again. Yes, that is how I like it. Now, I'm going to remove it and put it on this cutting board. And depending on how much cheese and how close to the edge you do, it might kind of leak out on the side. I really like that because that crusty cheese is really, really good. It's kind of like crispy and crunchy, really awesome. And then I'm going to just cut this in half diagonally, however you want to do it. And just look at the inside, look at that. Nice and melted cheese. So good. Well, there you go. Simple, easy grilled cheese sandwich done in the air fryer. Super yummy, really easy to do. And there's also other things that you can add to it if you want, like ham or cooked bacon. You could also add some things like jalapeno. A lot of different varieties of grilled cheese sandwiches that you can make, all done in the air fryer. Start to finish, done in about 10 minutes. If I can do it, you can do it. Once again, I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah, super excited. Mmm.